So all an offer is something that you would buy. Okay. Don't think about it as, oh, I'm the salesperson. Think about it as, hey, would I buy this? Okay. So that's what you gotta think about as, would you buy that offer? Okay. Therefore, you're not thinking of how much you can get from the client. You know what I'm saying? That you want to get rid of that mindset. Like, oh, I'm just trying to squeeze every bit of penny from that client. No. Think about, hey, well, this, if I was a client, would I buy this? Okay, so that's what's called a no-brainer offer. And then after that, it's about positioning. Okay, you have to know how to position and how to talk to people. Okay, you have to have a sales script. You have to have how you're gonna get clients. There's a couple steps. Okay, and you guys have to be buyers of your own product. Okay, the way you gain belief is, hey, will you buy a program for 10 grand, 20 grand, 25 grand? Would you? So once you do it, now you're gonna gain the belief. And also you gotta build belief. Dude, like I told you guys before in the beginning, 90% of this whole thing is mental. Can you do it? Will you do it? Are you willing to do it? Okay. And like, for example, me, I had to tell myself, I mean, I already believed it because I'd done it. I started spreading a lot of money very early on. So for me, it was a no-brainer. Hey, if I can help you get 250K surplus and interest, how much will you pay me? So for me, it was a no-brainer. Okay. It was literally a no-brainer. So like, when I went into that mindset, I was like, okay, well, that means I can buy whatever car I want. I can live wherever. So that's when I took the risk. I moved to Miami. I got me a nice penthouse. I got me a nice car. And hey, yeah, like I was literally on the phone. Yeah. Well, it's 20K, and you do this, and I obviously following the steps. Like, oh, okay, it was a no-brainer sale. Then you just do the math. If you're like, at the time, it's crazy. Out of 5, 6 calls, I was closing half of them. And then the other half will close like weeks later. So money fucking came in fast, like flooded. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when I started getting more into the marketing, more into the, okay, I just need to see who's the right client. And it takes some money to figure out who's your right client. But once you know who your right client is, you're gonna scale. Like, for example, if everybody wants Floor to, hey, get me some money. Can you get me at least 100K? And you have all those clients, how many can you sell? Well, it depends on your offer. You know what I'm saying? So that's when there's some brainstorming, a little bit of work, a little bit of legwork. But after that, it's literally a no-brainer. If I was you guys, I'll be honest, if I was you guys, I would just concentrate on one business. Okay, that's the honest truth. Yeah, make some money, like Osvaldo, make 100,000. And look, just you should focus on the top funnel. Your top funnel is bringing in money. Okay, so you should focus on bringing in money, collect that money, hire that shit out, and then I would go on Floor's business because money sells. Okay, concrete is, and it's more of paperwork. Floor, you can literally record how to apply for these things. Okay, and then you can hire a VA. Hey, listen, just follow this shit. Let me know if you have any questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, it'll take you maybe a week worth of work. Okay, but everything is recorded. You train somebody, and hey, boom. And then after that is getting the right clients, and then make sure your business is going all right. You know what I'm saying? So there's ways to do it. There's a lot of ways to do it. Osvaldo, by the way, on your win, I will appreciate if you send me a testimonial in Spanish.
Of
If you can
course.
Spanish.
I was gonna try to do one yesterday, but me estaba traviando. But yeah, I will. I want to do one in Spanish and English.
Yeah, bro. If you can send me that, it'll help me a lot. Because I'm launching in Spanish.
Okay, I'll do it in Spanish too.
Yeah, if you can do that, that'll be great.
Yeah,
So
of course.
I'm glad you have that as a win. How about you, Flo? What do you have as a win?
Um, I lost my voice a little bit, so I do apologize.
Okay, we can skip you if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to, so you don't lose your voice even more.
I'll
Yeah.
type, I'll type.
And Arturo, I had one quick question. I am interested in getting into like coaching because I do feel like I'm very valuable, but I also feel like I'm underseeing myself with because I have gotten I've made about 350,000 in my concrete so far. But today, like with doing the method and the client that I closed with your social media, like the system that you told me to post, how to post,
Yeah.
um, I got almost a well, it's a 18, almost a $20,000 client. My question is, I can already see a little bit of a change in how I'm approaching my clients. I can already see a complete change in how I was doing things last year to now. My thing is, would you recommend me to wait into getting into coaching for concrete or just construction in general? Like,
Okay.
would you
This
rather
is a
have me get
question
more
to you.
experience?
Do you think, do you think you can help other people? Is other
Yeah,
people
because I
below you?
have.
Okay, so that is coaching. Okay, you are ahead of a lot of people either where either they want to start their business, okay, or they need clients. So this strategy that you have learned, those are strategies that you can sell.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
have done it and I helped a couple of individuals do it and it's great. It's just I want to be able to kind of because I feel like I have a lot of value that I'm not giving because I'm not just because I kind of had a fear of speaking and I'm not posting or doing as much, but I want to get that out so I could start kind of bringing out the best of myself too and showing that.
Okay, what I can tell you is the only way you're gonna get out of your comfort zone is by being uncomfortable and being true to yourself. There's no way around it. I remember it took me 2 weeks to speak in front of a camera. Why? Because I was worried about me. I wasn't worried about the delivery. Okay, so you got to think about, hey, can I really help others? And then put yourself in that mindset and then just record yourself. Hey guys, so today we're doing this concrete, we're doing this slab. It is 18 by 20. This is how we're doing it. If you have any questions, let me know. You know what I'm saying? So you do 3 of those a day, just do other work. It'll take you a minute and a half each, okay, literally to record. So in 10 minutes, you'll have one done. You'll have 3 done. Okay. That's how I started it. Just recording myself saying, hey guys, we got yada, yada, yada. This is how I'm doing it. And then just giving value. Oh, yeah, do this, this, this. Oh, yeah, oh, you need help. Well, and this is how you get people on the phone. Hey, well, it will take me 95328 hours to spend it through here to the end, but we can get on a Zoom, and then when they schedule the Zoom, be like, hey, make sure you watch this video before you get on a call. So there's a process for it. Okay. And the whole point of the video is for them to get value and for them to see you as, okay, I can trust this guy because he already gave me all this value. So if I buy from him, what else can I get? You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, earlier, my ex-girlfriend called me, okay, the one that's dating the baseball player. And I told her, like, she's just very hard-headed and she just doesn't listen. And she's helping the guy out, okay? It's crazy because you guys literally been with me since I was dating her to not no more dating her. Anyways, she's like about to get married with the guy, by the way. So, I'm like, hey, I'll help you. Like, I don't have any problem helping her. So with one strategy that I told her, I'm saving her boyfriend a little bit over $400,000. Okay. And I told her, hey, I'm going to send you a link. You're going to pay for it. And then we can hop on a call. You cannot just keep calling me randomly. Like, first of all, you're blowing up my phone. I'm busy all the time. I cannot just, she's like, oh, but my boyfriend can't know. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you want help, okay, like I just saved the guy $400,000. Do you rather be fucking dead broke on the street, or can he suck up his fucking ego? Because the guy pretty much told her, like, oh, I don't want to learn from him. I'm like, dude, like, I don't care about her. Like, her and I are done. Okay, I moved on. She moved on. Whatever. If he wants help, fucking pay for it. I mean, his contract is about to end. He ain't making that much money anymore. So he's selling his houses. Okay, so literally what I told him was, okay, They're about to sell this house for $1.1 million. I'm like, okay, if you sell it, 40% of that is gonna go to the fucking IRS because of capital gains. Okay. 40% is gonna go to the IRS. The house is paid off. So why don't you either 1031 that house or buy 3-4 houses, you put $250,000 in each, okay? Therefore, you don't pay the IRS and now you have money coming in. Only because you're gonna have to pay the IRS, like, oh wow, I didn't know. Fuck you, of course you didn't know, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You know, she wants free information. That's what everybody wants, free information. You know, and I have helped that girl a lot, you know. So with that being said, it's easy to fall in that trap, especially us Hispanics. We're not used to, we're like, okay, I want it first, and once I make my 100,000, then I'll give you 10 grand. And that's like the big scheme of the fucking Hispanic world. Literally, that's just what it is. So you guys have to pay to play. You know what I'm saying? You guys have to pay to play. For your business, Osvaldo, like, you know, I'm not sure how long you've been doing that business?
I started actually doing it for myself in 2020. But I've been doing it since it was like 16, 17. It's like 10, 11 years now.
Okay. Well, 15, 17, 9 years. For 2024.
No, since I was 16.
Oh, since you were saying that, okay, 2016. Okay.
Yeah, since I was 16. I'm turning 28 now. It's almost 12. Damn.
Okay. All you got
I know, I get you though.
¿Cómo van los videos? ¿Ya están bien? Ok. Falta poner los gráficos nomás. Dale. Ahí nos vemos. Hasta mañana. So, yeah, dude, I mean, if you are ahead, bro, you know what Yalo sell? Yalo sells how to be a man. That's literally what he sells. Become the best version of yourself and sell it to the world. He just bought a Bugatti like a couple weeks ago or a week ago. Okay. One thing about that guy, he's not scared. $1 million comes in, $1 million comes out. Most of us, including me, 500,000 comes in, maybe 120 comes out. I'm trying to keep the rest. And I'm like, oh shit, I got a big month, you know? So once we pass a scarcity mindset, we work harder and we think different. And that also shows faith. Faith is shown through works. Literally, faith is shown through works. So that guy operates on faith 1000%. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with every business. Like, you want to make 100,000, you're gonna have to spend some money. You want to make $1 million, you have to spend some money. You know, my guy, the one we're doing the solar offer, he dropped 45 grand. You know why? Because he knows he's gonna make his money back. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in your head, it's all in your mindset. It literally is, it's all in your mindset. If you have a product, it's just finding the right person. Dude, how is Yados a multi-millionaire making, you know, $1 million a month, teaching people how to become the better version of themselves? Like, it even sounds long. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I teach people how to become the better version of themselves. It just sounds like, you know, it literally does, but he's making money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he's making money, he is helping people. Okay. The guy's helping people. And he does follow stoicism to the T. Okay, he does follow stoicism to the T. So yeah, it's about your offer, it's about how to get clients. You know, it's about how true or how real you can do it, you know. So for Flor, her offer, you should have not your offer, but you should have the self-belief because you already done it for a company. You see what I'm saying? So you should have the self-belief. You know, that you just gotta work on your offer and your client acquisition. And then it's just a fucking machine. It literally is your machine. You know?
Can I ask how much do you charge for the services to create an offer?
It all depends. It's not only an offer, it's offer plus ads. You guys gotta learn ads. You guys gotta learn structure. You guys gotta learn sales script. It's a lot that goes into it. Okay. And right now we're doing an upfront plus a partnership. Okay, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with the clients. So if you guys want to talk about it, just shoot me a text and we'll schedule a call and I can explain to you, hey, what is it that you'll get and what will be the split and if you guys want to do it. You guys do need some money for ads, but I can tell you, it's you guys. There's no reason why you guys shouldn't be making 100K a month. There is no reason why, because money sells. You just need the right client and the right offer and know how to close them. That's literally it. Look, I'll give you guys a quick tip on how to close people. Okay. Usually once you finish your presentation, I ask people. So like, for example, Osvaldo, do you have any questions of anything? You have a question? Anything? Okay, you asked me how much I charge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 45,000. Do you have another question?
No more, none at all. You
Okay.
answered everything.
Or do you have a question?
Nope, can't even talk.
Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna ask you. Okay. Okay, now Osvaldo, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Okay, if you had the chance to make, no, first of all, on the presentation, okay, if you had a chance to make $100,000 in the next 30 days, will you do it later or sooner?
Sooner.
Okay, sooner. Okay. What's your name?
Osvaldo Sanchez.
Osvaldo Sanchez. Okay, Osvaldo. My offer is $45,000. Okay. And we can quote unquote guarantee that you'll make at least your money back within 90 days. Okay. We take Visa, American Express, MasterCard. That's how I do my closing. Okay. Obviously, it's a little bit different because I go through the presentation. Okay. And then, but everything is a sequence. Okay. Once you get that little piece, it's just a plug and play. It's 4 or 5 different questions for the closing. Okay, the other 10 questions are to see where if that person qualifies, because you don't want to bring people in that you can't really help. Somebody like, oh yeah, I want to raise money to help lizards in Saudi Arabia, and I'm willing to give you 25,000 right now. You can't take that client because can you really get grant for lizards in Saudi Arabia? No. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be niche specific. You know what I'm saying? So
He said, but you can offer fundraising?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so I mean, there's ways around it, but what I'm saying is that's not really your ideal client.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a sales script, okay, there's a closing script, there's a funnel script, but once you get that down, it's just plug and play. Many people struggle. Like, for example, what I tell people, hey, this is what I do. I bring people into my Instagram. They come into my Instagram. We do follower ads, retargeting ads to do that. Just follow me. They engage with my content. I had somebody DMs. That's the overall picture, but that's literally 10%. Because they don't know how to talk to the people. They don't know how to get them on the phone. They don't know how to close them. There's a lot that they don't know. Therefore, they're like, oh man, Arturo gave me the sauce. So they go try it on their own. Oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work because you're a fucking idiot. It doesn't work because you want to be cheap, So, and believe me, I get that all the time. Oh, I saw this, and yeah, you try to do it on your own, and there's 2 ways to do it. You can try it on your own. It's gonna take you, a couple of years. You can probably figure it out, or you can do it with me. It takes 30 days, and we can start getting fucking clients in 90 days. you know, so there's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, I mean, people get on their own way. That's just what it is, because they think a certain way. Oh, no, but I'm okay, but just think, people, you have to realize, if the way that you thought has gotten you where you are right now, why will you keep thinking that same way? You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's say I thought this way and it gotten me nowhere. But I think I'm just gonna grab his idea and their idea and I'm just gonna implement and I'm gonna become a fucking millionaire. It hasn't worked. Because you gotta think different, because there's things that people don't know. You know, and you either pay with time or money. That's it. You know, like the whole thing with the houses. Took me years to figure that shit out. You know, now you guys can implement it in less than a year. You can buy 4 properties. You know, it took me 3 years, because a bank told me wait 2 years, another bank told me to wait a year, another, and I was like, what the hell? You know, it took me money, resources, time, which in 9 minutes you're like, oh shit, I talked to Glenn, I gotta look good on paper, and now I can apply for a house. My 4-year experience, you guys got it in 9 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Just like my ex, you know, that she called me, oh, how can I save money? We're about to sell this house, and it's a $1.1 million, and we're gonna sell the house. And I'm like, what are you planning on doing with the money? I'm gonna do this and this and this, and we're gonna invest it in my business. And I was like, okay, 40% of that is going to the IRS. Like, she's like, huh? Yeah, 40% of that is gonna go to the IRS. What do you mean? I'm like, what I just said. You're gonna lose half of your fucking money. You know what I'm saying? So I helped her. I told her what to do, to do either a 1031 exchange or buy a house or buy a high-end car, okay, or buy another house cash and then cancel each other out and then get a loan against the house. So I told her a couple of strategies to do. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, how do you do 1031? I'm like, fucking Google it. Okay, Google it or go on YouTube. No, it's the truth. So, and I have helped. I had a friend who does he does trading. He's been paying $437,000 for the past 8 years. So he just capped himself at $1 million because half of it will go to the IRS. No, how long have you been doing this? Like, well, I've been trading for 10, but 8 years. And how much have you been paying? Dude, I've been paying, 400 something $1,000 every year. I'm like, why? He said, because I got to pay 40%. I'm like, dude, you don't. Buy a fucking building with that money, put a down payment on the building, and then you can cancel. Oh, how do you know how to? I'm like, dude, because I done it. I know how to do it. Talk to this guy. Bam. He bought a couple buildings in New York. Like when he was that broke, he bought the building. It was like very sentimental to him. He bought a building where he was living when he was broke. So just simple strategies like that will save people a shitload of people don't know. And he was a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So don't think just because somebody has a lot of money, they have a lot of expertise. No, they're just good at one thing, and boom. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of strategies, a lot of things to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like now that I'm gonna be in Texas, I'm gonna be teaching the whole house hack, okay, which is how to get started in cómo comenzar en bienes raíces. I'm teaching how to get a $250,000 in 0% interest, how to start a business online, and the mentorship from Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor mentorship, $30K. How to get $250K, a 0% interest, $20K. The house hack, I never sold it. Okay, but what would you guys pay if somebody tells you, hey, you can retire with an extra $1 million in 7 to 15 years? What would you guys pay?
You said 75? She said 75. I was thinking I'd pay 100,000 for it.
Exactly. And I'm giving all this shit for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? All of this is for $1,000. Why? Because when you help people and you help those people help other people, somehow it's gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Somehow it will come back to you. So that is what I'm betting on. That is my belief, okay? And that is the belief of billionaires. Thus, it took me a very long time to adopt this belief. But that is the law, you know? If I help Floor, like, you guys are, yo, Arturo, I'm ready. Let's start the business. I'm serious about it. Let's go. And bam, the first year we crack $1 million. The second year, 3 million. The third year is 4 million. Okay. Somehow, first of all, you're helping others. Yeah, you're charging because you do have an expertise. You do have something that's going to benefit others. Okay. But it's all a circle. I'm helping you, you're helping others, everybody's winning. You know what I'm saying? So somehow in return, you just can't really fail. Yeah, there's gonna be ups and downs, but you can't really fail. You know, because what is the law of God? God says the more you have, the more I give you. The less you have, the less I give you. Well, people that have the least is because they give out the least. People that have the most is because they give out the most. You know what I'm saying? So it's about giving. At the end of the day, we're here for a purpose. We're here to give people, to get them out of the struggle that we were once in. That's literally what it is. To get them out of the struggle where we once in. You know, I know for a fact there are illegals in the US because I was one for 9 years. I know for a fact that there are men like me that were lost in the sauce because I was lost in the sauce at one point. And I wish at that time somebody would say, hey, Arturo, I can show you this, and this for a grand. Motherfucker signed me up yesterday. You know, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's my obligation to help other people, to teach other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different mindset. Can I sell this thing for $10,000? I'm sure I can. You know, can I sell for 20 grand? Yeah, we're selling one of those programs for 20 grand. Okay. So now is making it affordable. We're making it affordable for everybody. Hey, come in. You want to sell it? You can even sell my program for $1 grand until you build your own program. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, my upsell is what I do, which is either the webinar or the client acquisition. Okay. But at the end of the day, I'm giving people something to sell and how to sell. Literally, something to sell and how to sell for $1 grand. You can't get that anywhere. And I can guarantee you can make one sell in 30 days or I'll give you your money back. That's a fucking no-brainer. You just got to follow the steps. You know what I'm saying? How to get clients and do the whole organic marketing. You know, I know for a fact if Osvaldo and Flor grab their phone and say, hey guys, so I just learned how to buy 4 houses at 3% down. Okay, and then we have Donovan give out a testimony. Oh yeah, I'm on my second house. And you guys put as testimony. And then, hey, do you want to learn this? Boom. And then I tell you how to talk to those people for the program. Can you sell one person for $1 grand? Yes, you can, 1,000%. What about if you do it Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the next week you do it Monday and Wednesday, and then the week after you do it Tuesday and Thursday? How many sales can you get? People want to know if they can buy 4 properties within 1 year at 3% down. You know? So how do you do it? Well, there's a system for it. And that's literally what I'm teaching, the system, giving the product and the system. You know, it's just about doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's literally about doing it. That's all there's to it.
Applying, like you were saying last time, it's all about or implementing.
Yeah, it's about the implementation. You know, like you cannot think about yourself. You got to think about, can you help others with this information? Can you guys really help others with this information? Yeah, you can.
Yes.
You know, it's a structure. You know, yo ya pagué los patos for all of this. So what does it really cost me? Does it really cost me? No, it already cost me. Now I'm reaping the other law. What is the other law? Hey, the more you give, the more you get. Whether like my business has gone like this, like this, like this, like this, like that's just business, but do you guys want to have $500,000 months and $0 months? Do you guys want to have $30,000 months? Yeah, instead of getting paid 20 an hour, no, 20 an hour, that's what they give you. And then they give you, hey, Friday's a half day, so you can go and have a drink and say, hey, you're living a good life. That's literally what it comes down to, you know? Anyway, we haven't heard from anybody else. Does anybody have Donovan or Alexander? You guys have any questions? Any wins that you guys want to share? Alex or Donovan? Well, I don't know where they are. Anyways, so I'm putting in, I did a video. Show you guys.
Flor also typed out, ooh,
I'm gonna put on my story.
sweet. Flor posted too on the chat about her some of her wins for what she's doing as well.
You want to read them off on which chat? On our chat?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she put started my school program and have 3 promising leads for grant writing for 3 nonprofits at 25,000. I'm working on building out the school program, updating my social media, and hope to close them by the beginning of April to have 4 clients in total. We also started going to the gym together, and we will be buying our flights this Friday for your speaking engagement. Time is money, either waste it or invest it.
Good.
I wanted to ask, for the speaking engagement, do we have to buy the program to be or to be at your speaking?
No.
Because when we had asked you, you sent us over a link, and in the link it was to buy the program. It didn't have anything outside of it, I think.
No, the link is the information. Okay, it has the address, of the event.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and it has, if you look on top, the address of the event is on top, and then it has like what I'm gonna be talking about, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, and then on the bottom, it says name, last name, email.
Mhm.
Okay, once you do name, last name, email, then it takes you to the page to pay.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, you don't have to buy. It's a free event.
Okay, yeah. I'm still okay, I see it. Yeah, we're still interested in the program too. We were just we wanted to kind of get a little bit of clarity on that, but okay, good to know. You're gonna be in Houston, you said, right?
Yeah, it's in Houston. It's an hour. It's an hour from Houston. What did Donovan said? Been booking my car every weekend, whole weekend. About to go on vacation tomorrow. Damn, must be nice to go on vacation. Anyway, do you guys want to ask me any questions?
You got anything I can ask him too for you? I don't really have any questions right now, man. I just for me personally, I just want to say thank you for having me and just for even in the beginning taking the time to reach out and just kind of doing that for me because there's been a lot of things and I've noticed it's not that my life is changing, but I've noticed that I've started to change a lot, and there's things I tried avoiding, and I like the whole like making your friend group and just realizing people that do add value, people that don't, and just people that keep you stagnant. And I did make my list, and I ended up kind of going back down to zero, but um, I feel like I'm finally in a position of where I can see my growth. I can see a lot of my goals and myself and just my direction more clearly. I feel like I when I first met you, I lacked a lot of direction. I felt like I didn't know how I got where I was. and I was just doing it to do it. And now it's like I feel like I have more purpose with myself, with Flor, our relationship. I got like a more goal oriented. Like this year, I want to try to do 2 acres worth of concrete. Like it's a lot, but I want to try to do about 2 acres worth of concrete and pouring. And those are just some goals that I want to do for myself for this season. But I just wanted to say thank you a lot, man, because I'm still going back through my notes and implementing, because you give us a lot of sauce all the time. It's always value, but it's also us needing to implement it. And I just wanted to say thank you too with sharing the Bob Proctor video with us, because it helped me and Float a lot, just really find things out about ourselves. Like for me, it was mostly belief, and now I learned that it's just things that I can quickly fix and change to help me put in a position. And I don't know, I'm slowly seeing things manifest, goals come true. Like I always wanted to meet you in person and see you, and then like within a couple weeks, feel like we'll be able to do that. So well, now within a week, right? It's like in a week, 8 days, 9 days.
Yeah, in a week. Yep, next week.
But yeah, I just personally wanted to say thank you for just everything, and giving so much value to us, and helping us change our lives and help us with direction within ourselves, because we don't have anybody else like that, and it's the people we do, it's not people we look up to, so it's weird.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm here to help you guys. Okay. There's no better feeling, I'll be honest. I don't know if I told you guys this before, but when I was little, when I was living in the US, when I was like 11 years old, I was praying to not be poor because I didn't have food. Okay. I was praying like, oh my God, I don't want to eat eggs and rice again. Like I was already going on 2 weeks on eggs and rice. And I remember praying, I'm like, God, I'm like, at least I want to make $1,100 a month so I can pay rent. That was my thought, I didn't know. My mom was paying like $800 a month, and then plus food, another 300 something dollars. And I was like, I just want to survive. And I prayed so I can be wealthy and I can be rich. And then I had a dream where I was very rich. I was looking outside. I remember, but I was so empty inside, I got scared. And I'm like, nope, like, God, if this is how it's gonna be, I don't want it. And little by little, my belief has changed. You know what I'm saying? My belief has changed. So I encourage you guys to, help others. Like I said on that video, on that link that I sent you guys, the best way, the best way to make money is to help other people, to help them on something that you needed help with before. That's the best way to make money. If you can help others, that's why the program that I'm launching, you can literally have that program, then sell it. Okay. Why? Because that's a way to help people. And there are ways to sell it. There are ways to do certain things. Okay. And it just comes down to doing it. At the end of the day, it comes down to doing it. Following a roadmap and doing it.
You got Flor crying over here.
Why?
I don't know. She was touched.
If I could tell
Anyway, guys. So yeah, I mean that's the best way to become wealthy. Okay, to become rich, just helping other people. Helping other people overcome your struggle. That's literally it. Anyway, so next week I fly on the 4th. Okay, so I'll be here next week. Yeah, it's fine. I thought I wasn't. So all right, guys. So I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Alex is busy and Donovan, he's getting ready to go on vacation. So Osvaldo, if you can send me a testimonial.
Of course.
Okay, if you can send a testimonial, I'll appreciate it.
Of
Okay.
course, I do have one question that I was struggling with, because I've learned so much from you. Is there anything specific that you'd like for me to just bring about? because I've learned a lot.
Just pretty much where I'll send to you where you were, okay, what I helped you with, where you are. So for
Okay.
example, you know, hey, I was trying to get leads for my concrete business, you know, now I got an $18,000 lead in a week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So where you were, just be honest, where you were,
Yeah, most definitely.
where you, how did I help you, and then where you are now. 35, 45 seconds long. Doesn't have to be, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
All right,
Sounds
man.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
no more
Yeah, I got you.
questions. I appreciate it, man. No more questions. I'll see you guys next week.
Let's do it.
All right, take care.
Ya estamos.